close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and This feeling cannot be controlled. Watch the stars when I
Hello there, everybody. We are back again. And we are just waiting for Veto to be done. Unfortunately, we do not have an observer today, so you are stuck with me and the auto observer for the next couple of hours. We've got some really banger games coming on up. What those games are, let me remind myself. We've got game number 1, which is Royal Reign versus Kotopa. And then, let me pull up the tweet again. I actually can't remember what I agreed to cover. B Element versus Panda Style, and then Valoris versus GFS. So, yeah, lots of games going on today. First matchup predictions are already up. For those of you that maybe didn't see, in terms of a Div 1 update, Umphy Amers has withdrawn from the competition. I believe it was just some disagreements in the team. I don't know if it was scheduling or interpersonal. There was just something came up. They've decided to withdraw, which means that every game that was scheduled to be up against them is an automatic forfeit win for the opposing team. Unfortunately, that does mean that Umphy Amers left the tournament without a victory. I will say, though, that 13-11, or was it 13-10? That very close game versus Bigger Keeper yesterday, a good note to end on, in my opinion. I think good note to end on. Yes, it's a loss, but it is, they brought one of the biggest teams to their knees. That being said, we are playing on Ancient. I am just looking to get the IP. I have the IP now. Move these over here. Connect to server. How's everyone doing on this fine afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you happen to be? Okay, let me... Okay, channel points on the other side. How many channel points do I actually have? 240. Okay, we'll put 200 on there. Gives us some stakes. Now, if you aren't familiar with these teams, Kotopa, MB, as well as Ayaka, Akianora, Evoli, Elizabeth, but with Turbo Girl as a substitute. She has played quite a few of the matches. On the flip side, if you guys remember Han Bao Bao, it's the core of that team, minus... I'm trying to remember who it's minus. I don't think... Moraltis is playing as a substitute. They've also got Blaze as a coach. Big up, UK scene legend. Okay, we're in the server. Also, whilst I'm here and set the last little bits up. Bosch, Bilbo Cam. Spec Auto Director. True and copy, so don't leak the IP. CL, draw only death notices. True. And then Shift W gives us a heart. Whoop-bam! So good at what I do. Okay. So welcome in, everybody. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit lower octane today. A little bit more close to a watch party than a full-on cast. I've got some really big, important work coming up next week. And I need to not screw up my voice for this. So it's going to be a little bit more of, like, sitting back, watching, going, okay, I like that. And yapping about unrelated things. Solely just because I have done so many games recently. And I can feel my voice straining. And if I lose my voice before Game Changers, my casting duo is going to kill me. Actually, I'm not worried about them killing me. I'd be fine with them killing me. I'm more worried that they'll abandon me. They'll be put with somebody else to cast. And then they'll enjoy casting with them more. And then poor old Lonely Affinity will end up with no duo in a second game. Though I've said that, not a formal partnership, not a formal duo or anything. Might have Sneaky Beaky hop on occasionally for some women's scene games coming up in the near future. Which would be very exciting. One sec. I just need to fix something quickly. So I'm turning myself back to my camera quickly so that I don't break everything. Not really so that I don't break anything, more so that I don't... Okay, again. Back to the screen. Lovely. Sorry about that, everybody. Just touching up a few things. If you need any audio changing, if you need game volume higher, lower, my microphone higher, lower, I mean, if you want everything muted, I'm really sorry. Just mute the stream. Or leave. I'm not going to be insulted. If you want everything turned down to 0, that's a end user issue. Okay. What I might do, you know what I might do? Okay. I'm going to be really smart here. I'm going to talk into the microphone for a little bit, and then I'm going to load up my own stream and listen to it. Game sound a bit higher. Yes, I can. Please don't load up on... Yeah, of course it was going to. Game sound higher. I've put a substantial amount... Moving it. Why? Stay on this side. Stay on my right monitor. I swear to God, OBS. Okay. There we go. Tell me if that's better. If it needs adjusting any further, again, just let me know and I can put it higher as well. Oh, Kianora. Oh, good from Polsky for the trade there. Of course the UK coach is going to make sure that the players have good knife rounds, you know? That's good, thank you. Perfect. And if at any point during the game you're like, actually, it's not quite right, just say, I will not be offended, I will not be insulted. Okie dokie. It's time to go. Let's go. And who are you here for, Kiara C? Kiara Resi? I may have said that completely wrong. I'm really bad with names. I'm awful with names. Because I know there's quite a few Kotopa fans in chat. Prediction still has 7 minutes on it. So, if you want to put predictions in now, cool. If you want to wait and see how the pistol round goes, also cool. MB1W MVP. That's what the M in her name stands for. I have it on good account. I actually don't have it on good account. I have no idea. But I like to think that the M in MB stands for MVP. Okay. 2 timeouts burnt already. I'm assuming there's tech issues or something then. Not just that they're calling a really, really strong initial pistol round. Which would go kind of crazy. Also, if the sound of my PC fan is being picked up... Wait, one sec. Put that back on there. I just need to see if the sound of my PC fan is being picked up by my microphone. Okay. I don't think it is. If it does at any point, let me know, and I'll put my noise filter back on for it. I took my noise filter off because it was suppressing me when I was screaming at the top of my lungs. When I was shouting like 6-7, for instance, my microphone didn't like that. The noise suppression didn't like that. So... Ooh, also, whilst we are here, slash shout out Pop It Lop. Popalop is live right now with the other game, the Minkin's Kitchen versus One Firepower. If you are here and wanting to watch that game, that is on a community stream. And the wonderful Popalop is streaming that game over on their channel. So shout out Pop. I was talking yesterday with the one and only Irish about pillars of the women's scene. And Pop has absolutely become one of those pillars. It's, you know, it's the holy trinity. Actually, I don't even think it's a trinity anymore because there's more people coming in. It's me, Pop, Corvex, PGF, Bailey. Pastel Ames is coming on up as well. Snicky. There's a load of people that have been really contributing to covering the women's scene games, and Pop has been a huge part of that. So, huge shout out to Pop. We love him. They're burning through timeout. Surely this is just tech issues, right? Or are we actually going to go? Are we... Let me load up the Discord, see if there's been any... Another timeout. I'm guessing something's wrong. Something has to be wrong, surely. This isn't normal. What's going on in the Royal Legion versus Kotopa? Sorry, just responding to some messages. Surely... Okay, it looks like we're just having to go. I'm not sure what the stall was there. And be better than Donk now. Well... I fear if I pass judgment either way. Okay. Seems like everyone's in the server. I'm really not sure what's up with that. Looks like, are they all heading back to spawn? They called it not live? Is this round live? Kotopa used all there. Just yeah, okay. It's all good, it's all good. Okay. But it's okay, because we're starting now, Topa with first round win. Nice. Sorry, I was just trying to get the rundown. I was trying to get the tea on what was going on with the timeouts. Okay, apparently they have a tech timeout, but they use just their regular timeouts for it. No clue. No clue whatsoever. Stack it towards Donut. Okay. The issue is going to be... Surely now the rest of the players go and hit B, assuming that it's just a full stack here. Ooh, that was a really nice second from MB there. Recovered weapons. This isn't out of the realms of possibility, but I think they're just going to look to save this AK. And I don't blame them. If Tatiana can find a weapon to recover, that's 10 out of 10. Really good hold there from MB, though. Just the Mac 10 supremacy. Ah, Kianora. Miley is scarily close to some of the action. She should get an isolated fight here. The worry is a Kianora. Okay, should be safe. Just hiding in cave should be safe. Yeah. A Kianora knows, but there's not much that she can do about it with the time. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, good flashes gets them past the initial choke point. Lovely hold there from Emma, though. MB, the cave player of the century, as we already established last stream, last time we watched Kotopa. Okay, ooh. Messy spray from Neo Snoznala, to be fair, but clinical from MB. She is really making your case here, Zapax, of being the GOAT player. Emma's in a lot of trouble here. She still gets one? Crazy. It's good that she only gets one there. 3 versus 3 retake. There's a kit available on Tatiana. Lovely. You take a volley. You've already got the control there. None of the remaining players have a smoke. There's a single molly left. That goes out. That forces Elizabeth out. That's done enough. Elizabeth has done enough there. Ayaka's just got to dance with the corner here and just not allow Polsky the chance to defuse. Oh, she knows now. She knows. Ayaka's won this. Yep. That's insane. The fact that Elizabeth gets to... and that's my worry, right? Is that they throw the Molotov in to exactly where Elizabeth is standing, just to clear out the position. Elizabeth is burning to a crisp, is forced on the reposition, but then still finds both before falling to the burn damage. Okay, timeout called here. I'm assuming it's getting Neo Sosnala back in the server. If you were here yesterday, you'll know that there were plenty of tech issues with the new CS2 update. I saw a tweet that was quite funny. It was like, who at Valve got cracked because we got 4 updates in 3 days or whatever. I mean, one of those being a hot fix for bugs and stuff, but... My god, my new vintage parcel's on the way. I got one of the old Nokami CS t-shirts. Really cheap as well. Okay. Yes, not back. So they get like 5 minutes worth of tech pause, apparently. Or nearabouts. Seems that Neo Snoznal is back though. Nicely done. Oh, I'll put my feet up on the desk. We're doing it. Feet are going up on the desk. Watching like this. I actually can't see Evoli's thing there, but okay. This is not comfortable. I did not think this through. Okay. Love the space that Tatiana's already taken. In combination with the ramp plays, they've got to be careful though, because MB's still there. and hasn't really been cleared out. And if they're not careful, she'll swing out, take down Tatiana, and then also leaves Neos Noznala vulnerable at mid. I think Tatiana's aware. Emma? Hold up. Neos Noznala, good for a little bit of damage, but Ika's gonna get the kill. Burns one to a crisp, gets one with the AK, gets two with the AK. Bomb goes down. You know where Tatiana is. We know that she's likely on B. Gonna get caught out by MB. Has MB missed a single bullet yet? Has MB not just one-tapped every living being that she's seen? One sec. I've got a ping on Discord. Got 2 pings on Discord. Where are they? Okay. Katopa 13-0. Are you calling the 13-0 already? I'll hold you to that. I mean, that was a buy round. They have an orb. Maybe you're not far off. I don't think it's going to be a 13-9. I do worry about how much further Royal Legion Reign can really afford to let Katopa get ahead here. Okay. Miley's going to have to be amazing with this. There's the first. Gonna switch to the AK. Nope. Sticking with the AWP here. I'm gonna go down. Oh, it's good HEs. This is uncomfortable. Polski's in the smoke. Is gonna have to get her bearings so quickly when it fades. Okay, smoke fades. There's no one initially in her line of sight. Surely you fall back. Surely you chuck the smoke down, go, absolutely not, save the A1S and the AWP, because the AWP's not getting rebought. There will be no one with enough money to buy this again. And it sucks because Miley didn't get a chance to even use it before 3 players on the team had gone down. Oh, no! Oh, and there's not even time to recover it. Oh. Oh, that's heartbreaking. If that's not a metaphor for life, I don't know what is. Okay. Polski, good for the first. Traded out. Bomb will go down. This is just an eco from Royal Legion Reign. I can't believe MB gets all 3. I mean, I can believe MB gets all 3. I am fully aware that MB is insane. Oh, footsteps hurt. Well, from both sides, really, but... Katopa are really kind of storming away with this one. Miley's finally able to get the AWP back out. Nice. This has to be a round win. If they lose this round, I'm not even fearful. I will almost consider this game done. This is good though. I said if they lose this, and they're not gonna lose this, so I'm not gonna lose hope. I wasn't gonna lose hope anyway. Let's not kid ourselves. I'm a believer till the end. It's not over till it's over. And this round's not over till it's over. Immediately, 3 versus 3. Molly goes out. Should buy them the room if they want to push through the smoke, but they don't. Actually, there's not really because it doesn't spread that far. Jump and boost over the top there has been spotted, so they know that there's at least 2 coming that way. With Ivoli finding Porski on ramp, they know where the last 2 remaining players are. This is done. Say it with me. There's a stabilization issue. Because if you get the first 2 opening picks, it's 5 versus 3. And then it still comes tumbling down. I mean, you're making a case for it here, Zapax. You're making a case for it. They don't save anything. And that's been the other issue, is that money is good enough on Kotopa now as well. Is they can go hunting. And there have been so few weapons saved. I think the most they've been able to save was 2 weapons. But the majority of the time, they're saving 1 or absolutely naught. Kotopa have been merciless on the hunt. Alright. Slow and steady wins the race. Bit of a change up from Kotopa here. Flash goes out. Tachana's dealt with the first. Gets traded on out. MB is so on it today. Well, I think I might have jinxed it. They're still going 1 for 1 though. It's a fair chunk of damage onto Porski. What are we thinking? What are we thinking here? Bomb's safe. I like the push here from Emma. She's cleared out all of towards A. Miley's aware that mid's a little bit of a weakness here. Hop on up. She spot ahead there. There's the first. These 2 plays incredibly isolated with only 15 seconds to get onto site. This should be... Don't let them do this. I mean, if you can take down Porski... Oh, no. I can't watch. I can't watch. I have to watch. Oh. Oh, the Akinora's watching this in the footsteps. The footsteps. They're not going to allow the isolated swing. Isolates the first. The no-scope from Ayaka for the second. Oh, God. I can't. This is a little upsetting. This is... I don't even know if it's... I think there's definitely some issues in the Royal Legion Reign side. I think there's some, like... They're letting isolated fights come on through. They're going 1 for 1 on the trades. And the Kotopa players... There's just... It's in the most important moments. It just seems that it drifts off. Also, it doesn't help Royal Legion Reign that Kotopa have shown up today. I mean, they always do, but like if we just take MB for instance, Case and bloody Point. She's just been cold. Ivoli's had insane multi kills. That's a nice pick from Porski. MB's so good. The best that Royal Legion Raid could do is 9-3 now. Oh, sorry, I'm very tired. I was up late last night. Okay. I need a timeout from Royal Legion Reign yesterday. MB best CS player. She is creeping her way up my top players of 2026 list. And when I say creeping my way, she is sprinting up that list. She's in my top 5 at the moment, I'd say. What are you doing, Auto Observer? What the fuck is this? Freaky Auto Observer. What's going on? 4 versus 4. They've heard Neosnoznala burning, unfortunately. The HE to go in doesn't kill her, but it might as well, and Evoli's going to finish the job. Akianora, lovely 2-piece. That leaves Miley. They've heard the orb. There's no way Akianora doesn't just swing this like an absolute maniac. Unfortunately, will get punished for that one. I don't even think they let Miley hold on to this. We talked about how they've had an issue trying to save weapons. I mean, look at Akianora. That is a woman hungry for blood. Go on, go on, go on, let her live. Oh, oh, you hear the missed shot. Oh, thank God she's allowed to keep that orb, though. Oh, this is... This has been... an unfortunate match for Royal Legion Reign. And thank you for the follow, Zapax. Cinemizer in chat. Another one of the legends, one of the goats of the women's scene. Okay, that's a nice pick. But again, say it with me. Stabilization. We need to see them convert these opening picks into rounds, which we haven't seen. Please don't push this Neosnoznala. Please don't. Okay. Okay, Akianora spotted one. Immediately the reposition. Miley's not hanging around letting her swing that. Flash goes out. Okay, good. We've seen them lose rounds like this already, though. That's my worry. But this round, they've already got mid control. They've already got eyes on mid. They already know. They know that there is a player in Donut because they saw Kianora's utility. The flash came out to force Miley off the angles. They already know there's at least one in Donut. Neosnoznala has seen nothing in mid. Emma lines up the first two. This is good. Yes! That's what we're looking for. That's what it's all about. Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what we went for. That's what it's all about. Okay. I'm trying to be really nice with this one, but if they get a second round, they need a second round. This is... And this is a good start for that second round needed. I'm a copium believer till the end, okay? They've got an opening pick. Smoke comes out. It's not really going to blossom in any way that doesn't dissuade them from pushing that. Amazing flash out there from Ayaka, but Porsky gets 2. Auto Observer's getting freaky with it again. Still got Emma on the other side just in case. Now they've got no eyes on mid, so Neosnoznala's attention does have to remain on Red Room. Okay. First fight, silent drop down. Doesn't even matter because Porsky falls. Ayaka's using this as a chance to push on up as well. Flash goes on over. Miley still has the shot though. Neosnoznala to close it on out. And that gives us a 10-2 half. Which, let's not beat around the proverbial bush, isn't a good half. but it's not a 12-0. Pop is raiding with a party of 9. Thank you so much for the raid, Pop. How was the... it was Minkin's Kitchen versus 1 Firepower, if I remember correctly. Okay, this is an absolute must-win. I like this. Don't let Elizabeth get a multi-kill, though. Please don't let Elizabeth get a multi-kill. MB's already pushed out to find one off the back of the fact that Elizabeth has gone, please God, help. I hear literally all of them. They have left Neo Snoznala here, but she's isolated. That's bomb dropped as well. Player disadvantage, dancing around the corner. They're chasing them here. They did manage to retrieve bomb. Emma's out in the open. And now Polski's managed to fight her way into Cheetah, but she's now kind of trapped in Cheetah. Unfortunately, one-sided. Well, you have also joined into a rather one-sided game. I am guessing... Wait, who was it one-sided towards? Because I haven't watched Minkin's Kitchen, so I actually don't know. I think they're the only team that I haven't watched yet, is Minkin's Kitchen. So I actually don't know, I can't even predict which one-sided this is going to be, because I've seen 1 Firepower. So points. I fear you're not wrong, you're just not right yet. Minkin's lost 3-13. I figured it would be a 1 Firepower victory, but I wasn't sure. It's a little bit of a rough one, but still plenty of time. Rough game. Good team. Okay, Akia Nora, good for the first 2. That's a bit of a problem. That is, un peu de problème, as they would say in Paris. I've also just realised that one of my keyboard stands wasn't down. Pop, you're fighting a very uphill battle here. Okay. Smoke goes out. That is not going to deter Ayaka at all. So much util goes out. MB, Queen of Cave push on out. There's already one. MB circles round, finds Tatiana. That's 2 player advantage to kick us off here. Now, they've got a little bit of control in towards mid. I am a tad worried about this duel here. Miley is so separated from the team. Messy fight. MB wins that one. Now we head over towards Donut, where Emma's just watched her teammate fall behind her. But the issue is she's being pushed. She looks away at the exact wrong second. And now just 1 player remaining. Running for the hills to go collect the bomb. But the issue is going to be that either side death awaits for her. And Miley, it's going to need to be a 1v5 ace clutch to win this one on out. Can hear the footsteps, but that does not make the task any less daunting, any less difficult. Isolates the first, but there's a crossfire on this door. Flash goes out, turns away, dodges it. Not gonna peek off the back of it. Slow peek around the corner. Isolates the first. Miley knows where the last 2 are. 35 seconds remaining. Round the side there, spots the shoulder, and if only the spray down. Miley was making it look convincing, but it's going to be a 13-2 for Katopa. And Zapax, I fear that you might have cooled it at the halftime there. Unfortunate their commiserations, Royal Legion reign. Difficult match. It seemed like there was just a lot of stabilization issues. But yeah. Unfortunate one on that one. Let me manage prediction. Katopa to win. Very nicely done there from Royal Legion Reign. But that is that for the first game. We finished that game very quickly. We finished that game incredibly quickly. Okay. Let's get ready for the next matchup, shall we? Next matchup is B Elements versus Panda Style FE. I don't know if I've watched Panda Style FE, I'll be honest with you. Ace to win is a very big ask. It was a monumental ask, and unfortunately we did not see it come through. But we see the first three. We see that Crossfire isolated. Okay, put you guys back on my ugly mug for a second whilst we get ready for the next game. Actually, why am I putting it on my ugly mug when I can put it on an absolutely adorable little mug? What is he doing? Floating. The first three was class. I will say I'm not doing full-on casting for the majority of games today just because I am, as I said earlier, I've got Valorant Game Changers group stage coming up in less than a week, so I need to make sure that I don't lose my voice before that because my co-caster will abandon me and I have severe abandonment issues and anxiety and phobia. And also, I need the work and the money. It's good work. I'm looking forward to it. Also, all of the pre-recorded content that we did makes no sense if I'm not casting it. Oh, I love it when it tells me that my narrative... Wait, what? Wait. What are we wait-whatting? The game is already over? If so, unfortunately. If we talk about the wait what game changes... I just got here. Yes! The match lasted about 20 minutes. Who abandoned? Nobody abandoned. It was a 13-2. Oh, who abandoned me? If I lose my voice and I'm not able to cast Game Changers with my duo, they will abandon me. Somehow the other match was even quicker. It's been quick matches so far today. Let's take a look at how that shapes up Div 1 right now, actually. Let's... standings. Okay. So, Kotopa are currently 3-2, which puts them in 4th place right now. Good luck for Pandas. Let's take a look, because I really don't think I've cast a Panda. This is when I have cast a Pandas. I'll be honest, sometimes the games blur together a little bit. Participants. Panda Style FE. I haven't yet. So it's Zeta Panda, Milka, Fluffy, which, you know, Floofy's feels like your alter ego. Omnidiana and Felba. We're going to call them Felba because I think that's what the Elite speak translates to. Okay, and they are going up against B Style, who... Well, B Elements, sorry. Panda Style versus B Elements. It's a battle of the animals. Alfie, Kiefer, Lyri, Vikis, Ghosty, and Minwa as the substitute. I remember Kiefer because I said their name a lot when I casted them for the first time. We do have 15 minutes till the game starts, so we're just going to chill for a bit. Hungry for victory. Exactly. I've got my mini eggs here. If you never had mini eggs, you're missing out. They're amazing. I said keep for the entire game until the very last round. I'm guessing she was really good in the game, yeah, that you were watching. Exciting stuff. Let's get some non-copyright music in here. Stream. Okay. She aced the pistol, which is hype. I'm really looking forward to this now. Okay. I've got to open my Pokemon card packs here, my TCGP packs. Okay. Pokemon TCGP. I do like watching him just swim into a corner frantically. Okay, TCGP packs. Let's open one Mega Shine pack, shall we? And then we'll do one Fantastical Parade. Okay. There's nothing good in the first pack. Shit out of luck on that one. Okay. And then a Fantastical Parade. Also, shout out to Lucy Loose, who trades me cards that I don't have. She's the whole reason that I've finished like half of the packs. I adore Lucy Loose. I was chatting to her earlier. I sent her a message because I was like, we haven't spoken in ages. I miss you. Okay. Ooh, I got two things in the last pack. I got a Cacnea illustration rare and a Toxicity EX, which I didn't need. Well, that was underwhelming. What do we do in the meantime? I feel like I should be doing something. I play like Tetris or something. No, I don't want people to judge my Tetris abilities. Ooh, there was a message in UK CSGO. What was that about? Reform UK posted an esports jersey. What the fuck? What is the world that we're living in, bro? No, I think we'll just sit and relax for a little bit, if that's okay with you wonderful people. Anyone that was in the UK Valorant scene this time last year will know of George Sturm. Half of young people say they would never fight for Great Britain. I don't think they'd let me fight. Can you imagine me fighting in the military? Okay, yeah, we're just gonna sit and relax for a little bit whilst we wait for the next game. I'm just gonna sit and enjoy the music. If I fall asleep, then I'm sorry. I probably won't. I'm drinking caffeine, but... Give me gun, collect body next day. Oh. It's like they want to recruit gamers to fly drones, and it's like, if you saw me playing any game... Like, in... Split Fiction, for instance, there's a scene, like, there's like a like part of it where you have to fly a spaceship. Like, one person flies the ship, one person is like gunning down enemy spaceships, right? I am surprised my boyfriend didn't break up with me. I might have videos from it. On that note, I do need to message my casting duo and see if they'd be down to stream some It Takes Two with me. We should play It Takes Two on stream together, like caster duo. Okay, this is Studio Ghibli orchestral music, so should submit clips of me just walking into walls. I ran full force into a French window once, you know, the sliding door windows, because they'd just been cleaned, and I thought it was open, and I went face first into it. Yeah. I don't have the best track record for being smart. Good soup. Oh, you know what we should do whilst we wait? Do I have it on here? I do. Oh, it shouldn't take that long to install. Wait, hold up. Did I see that right? Oh, okay, okay. I thought it said a way bigger number of things than it was. It was not. Okay. Okay, sorry. I'm installing a game real quick that we can play whilst we wait. I did contemplate Plants vs Zombies, but I'd get too into that and lose track of time. Do you think that I could convince, like, Lucy, Brandon, and Samantha to do, like, a Schedule 1 game? Like, a women's... Right, if there are any players watching this, women's scene Schedule 1 playthrough. That's it. That's my contribution to this industry. Geometry Dash is ready to play. I considered doing like an Among Us one a while ago. Like, see if I could get people to play Among Us with me. Okay. Close down the non-copyright music because... Oh, that's a bit loud. Okay, turn that down. Okay. We're doing this. Okay. Do I press the space bar? Oh, yeah, okay, I did. Is this gonna get me copyright stricken? That's the real question. What time is it? Okay. I got 5 minutes. Oh fuck, I almost screwed up again. Fuck! I hate the 3-block jumps. I'm so bad at them. I've also got 3 messages on Discord. Okay. Okay. Maybe turn the music down a little bit. Okay. Okay, we've already done that one. We've done that one. Okay. Let's try it. We only do them once. We got to see how far we can get. Okay. Missed that one. Did I do it with my mouse as well? Okay. I think that's a better option. I actually kind of like it with the keyboard. I don't think I'm going to be able to click with the keyboard fast enough, that's the issue. And the crowd goes absolutely silent. You know what I will do? You know what I'll do between the break between this game and the next game and the one after? We're gonna play a Dance of Fire and Ice. That game has made me angrier than almost anything ever. Okay, veto starts in 2 minutes, okay. That was pathetic. Okay, that was... I didn't press the right key, okay. We're doing this with a spacebar again. It just feels better than doing it with the mouse, you know. The mouse doesn't have enough resistance. Okay. Well, that was embarrassing. You didn't see anything. Right, okay. Back to Counter-Strike, right, guys? Veto starts in less than a minute. So, this is what we're doing now. Div to Athena League. Bosh. Okay. It's weird not doing it with mobile. I was a mobile player till I die. This is upset. No, because we're on the wrong. I was gonna say all of the automatic losses have been applied to Oomphy aimers now. Upcoming. That's the one. Is it not for another half an hour? Wait, hold up. Am I dumb? Am I actually dumb? I might be dumb. It's not for another half an hour. Yay. Okay, we've got a bit more time. Okay, so the question is, do we want a Dance of Fire and Ice, or do we want Phasmophobia? Infamy is leaving the league. Inter-team disputes is pretty much all I can say. It seemed like there was some turmoil in the roster. So, what do we want to do? Phasmophobia or a Dance of Fire and Ice? I feel like Phasmophobia is the way to go, you know? Me load up fast. Close down that. Phasmophobia. Okay. Apex Legends, let's go. I've never played Apex Legends. Let me quickly change my category to Phasmophobia. Waiting for Athena League. Okay. I do need to play some, though, because I think I would really enjoy Apex Legends. I did play a lot of the finals, if that counts. Like, they're not the most dissimilar game. I keep getting dragged into, like, trying to play Marathon. People keep telling me I should play Marathon. But it's made by the same people that made Destiny 2. And there are two things that I have beef with the most in this world. And it was certain decisions made by hiring people in esports, whose names I won't say out loud for legal reasons. And just the existence of Destiny 2. To be off my phone a lot, but listening used to... I should play it. I should play... Wait, does my partner have Apex Legends in... We have a shared Steam library. I don't think we do. 1 second. Apex... I mean, it's free. I've added it to my library. Wait, 1 second. So proof that I've done it, right? There you go. Proof that it's now in my Steam library. Yeah, I was just checking to see if we have it, because my partner and I have a shared Steam library. Don't worry, there's nothing embarrassing in here. And if there is, I can't see it, because I have a Steam child mode turned on, so I don't see any of the horrible, icky hentai games. So I've got that, I've now got that in my... I will install it when I'm not streaming. I want to do a women's scene Among Us game so badly. I have wanted to do a women's scene Among Us game more than anything for a while. Love to see you play CS. I play CS once every 2 weeks. It is with Minxie and Irish and a couple of the others. And I am dog shit at the game. I also don't try. I run around with an XM or a Negev or an auto sniper. I'm the worst possible person to play games with. Okay. We're gonna play some fast. Just because I've got time for one game, you know? Intimate, yeah, we'll do that. New Tanglewood, let's go for it. So I need to find some of the women's team players that would be willing to play a game of Among Us. I think it would be so funny. I think it'd be so much fun. Okay. We have got 25 minutes. Okay. Oh, it's taking a sec to load me in. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. What's the ghost's name? Megan. My god, is that Megan from Cat's Eye? Is the ghost gnarly? Check over here, not seeing anything. Kiefer is, she's been really good. She's really impressed me. Okay, no, nothing here. Cool model train set though. I'll admit that. It's not the monkey paw. That's a sick barbecue. Okay, Megan. Boba tea. Gnarly. Tesla. Fried chicken. Party in the Hollywood Hills. That's a very loud car went past. Megan! Ooh, that's a bone. Nice. That's money. Megan! One you play better than I think. Do I? Did I close that? Probably I did. Right. Megan! I guess I'll pick up the car keys. Ooh. Ooh. Hello, Megan. I didn't get in the bathroom. Freaky ghost. Oh, yep. There's a bathroom ghost. Cool. Let's go get our stuff. No, the light switches. No, the light switch is on this side now, isn't it? Okay. So I've always had fun. I like to think, yeah, I'm a fun player, but I'm not necessarily, you know, the world's best player, you know? Okay. I need to turn it on first, okay. Cool. That's EMF 5. That's bleach. Where's the fucking light switch? I want to find my camera. Okay. Okie dokie. Well, that was a bit dramatic of you, Chief. Let's not get ourselves there. Cool. Alright, let's get the other stuff. She's not trimmed my sanity super fast, which is nice of her, you know? Okay. Ooh. Spooky of you. Put that there. Let's have a look, shall we? Ooh. So you like writing, do you? Okay. So it can't be... So it's not going to be dots either, okay. So these two pieces of equipment are useless. Well, actually, this might be useful for capturing some evidence. Didn't mean to throw you. Can you stop touching stuff when I've not got an ultraviolet light on me, okay? It's very inconsiderate. Okay, there we go. Got that. Is there anything else I need to do? Motion sensor. Okay. Ooh! Well, that was fun. Got a little glow stick now. Fuck off, you spooky bitch. Okay. Okay. Cleanse the area using incense. I can do that. I'm gonna see if I can try capture the ghost doing spooky things. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. I think this ghost is gonna be distinctly difficult to catch doing spooky shit. Nope, me. Can I open the doors, please? Why can't I open the doors? I guess that'll be my hiding spot down there, but it's not a good hiding spot. Okay, I've got nothing on that yet. Is the temperature below freezing? Oh, is it turn the fucking breaker off? What a bastard. What I can do though is I'll use this opportunity. Are you friendly?
Act of hate.
Do you like women's CS? I think it hates women's CS. Well, I know what kind of ghost it is now. It's a spirit. Yeah, okay. Let's go burn some incense. Let's go burn some incense then. Should see if I can capture anything on the camera quickly. Me. Ah, it's not gonna do anything now. Okay. Incense, matches. Did I do it? Yeah. Gotta go try find the cursed object though. That'd be a nice one to find. It's a little bit of extra money, you know. Let's get some fucking lights on in here. Don't know what anything is in the new update, that's the issue. Guys, still got 50 minutes. Loads of time. That is fucking rank. Okay, nothing here. Anything in here? No. Don't know what anything is. You turned off the breaker again, bastard. I don't like you. That would be the craziest update, is if they made the dolls move. Well, I've technically got everything I came for. I know what the ghost is doing. That'll be fine. Then we get one more run in, you know? Okay, that's good. Okay. That work? Media... Yeah, door moved. Okay, okay. I don't think I'm gonna get much more than that. Ghosts being a little penis. Oh, crap. I accidentally loaded up Steam. Yeah, we'll play one more game before the game starts. We've got time. Yeah. Forgot they added achievements. Give my money. I don't even want the money. I want the XP. I want better equipment. Okay. So as long as I don't screw up next game, I hit level 20. Nice. Let's do a different map. Let's do a different map. Let's do... Ooh, I haven't tried the diner. Let's go do the diner then. It's a small map. I like that. I don't like the big maps. Okay. Also, thank you everyone for bearing with me when we have, 50 minutes between some maps. Okay. Flashlight, EMF, camera. Cursed object, Jujutsu Kaisen. Can I turn that off? That's gonna be fucking annoying otherwise. want to turn it off. I don't think I can. Yeah. Yeah, door opens that way. Alright. I have no idea where the breaker is. That's going to be the issue. Well, this is dark and creepy. Employees only. This looks promising. That is not a breaker. I really need the better flashlight. This is pitiful. Oh! I saw cold breath there. Is that... Let me keep an eye on that. Where's this fucking breaker, bro? Probably said on the map. Okay, let me go have a look in the van, see if it says on the map. Otherwise, we're leaving. Was that tumbleweed that went past? Okay. Where's the breaker? Okay, breaker is... Go in, and then... Okay, I'm gonna get lost. I'm telling you preemptively, I'm getting lost. If this is a fucking ghost that keeps turning off the breaker, I'm gonna kill myself. And then I'm gonna come and haunt the ghost. There it is. Yeah, okay. Let's get some lights on in this bitch. Well, that's helpful. I don't think we're going to be able to do this in 10 minutes. Can I just loot the beer? Kyle Carey. Ooh, okay, that's useful. Can I play music on the jukebox? I can. Okay, and that's enough of that. Hey, ghosty, ghosty, ghosty. Hey, Kyle. I don't think we're gonna find this ghost in time. This ghost is being elusive, bro. Kyle. Kyle. Kyle, are you there? Wait, what's the number for the save? Wait, hold up. I'm doing this. Phasmophobia safe key. Okay. Okay. I can't even... Okay, well, you get a credit card, you take it to the ATM. Do I have to... Oh my god. Fuck it, I don't need the camera. Okay. This is more important now. We take it to the soda machine, which was... back this way. Yeah. Is that somebody at the window, or is that a mirror? there a light here? Oh, wait, wait. Think it's the ATM? No? Okay. Can I get some fucking lights in this bitch? Here we go. Wait. Take it to the dollar soda machine. Is this not the dollar soda machine? That feels like the dollar soda machine, does it not? Ha, lol. Chat, I have no idea where this ghost is. This ghost is just let me dick around here. Ah! Well, now you show yourself. Well, fuck it. I've got to go for the game in 5 minutes, so... Let's call you, I say, fuck it. I have zero evidence to go on, but we have a game in 5 minutes, so I will come back and try to figure out this whole fucking puzzle another time. Diner, bigger than I thought it would be. Significantly. There were different security cameras on that one, that's pretty cool. It was not gonna be a say. Oh, bucket. Okay, well. Yeah, I know. I did absolutely nothing there. Yes. Well, thank you for nothing, Phasmophobia. Leave game. Yes, please. Because we're getting ready for the next match, which is in 4 minutes. Yay! It is on... Is that on Dust 2? No. It won't be on Dust 2. It's just got Dust 2 in the background. Veto hasn't started yet. So, of course, there's no knowledge of what it's going to be. Let's check in on Bilbo, actually. He's hiding. Down. There. That's him. Along there, it's his head. There's a news story about if I just type in axolotl right now, I'm sure it'll come up with the news story. About Dippy the axolotl. Dippy the axolotl, who was found in Wales in a river. This is Dippy. Yeah. There's this thing with little gills on its head. That's an axolotl. There's an axolotl in the river. There's not. You're not going back in the water. There was, in fact, an axolotl in the water. Oh, inspiration from Toothless. Okay. So axolotls, hot topic right now in the UK. It's sad, though, because the only way that an axolotl would end up in a river, because they're native to only one place in Earth, and it's on Earth, and it's Mexico. If there is an axolotl in the river in the UK, that is there because of human negligence, which is kind of sad, but I'm glad that Dippy has a home now. Change. We are back in Counter-Strike category. And we are just doing Athena League now. Let me get the prediction set up. Stop prediction. Who wins? B. Elements. all Panda Style FE. And you know what? I'll give you 15 minutes because I think you're all amazing. I, however, am going to nip to the toilet quickly whilst we wait for the game to start. I'll be back in like 30 seconds and we'll watch the veto. So I'll see you in a sec. I'm back. I got my mini eggs. And we'll have a veto starting any second now. Let's whack that up. And popping mini eggs. Like I'm a Greek emperor and it's olives, like. Why is it doing that? Yep, channel points now on both sides. I do see some colluding going on, Hip Hop. About gambling on opposite sides. As I've already said, I respect it. Why does no one want to play Nuke? Why is everyone so averse to playing Nuke? Just give me Nuke to watch, please. That's crazy. My alt account that I use to put channel points on the opposite teams, so there's always stakes, currently has 20 coins left. Great British pounds left. I've also noticed, just in case she's live later and I don't follow her, I need to whack Ida a follow.
Oi, boas! Tudo bem? Como é que eu digo o teu nome?
There's Ida. Whacked her a follow in case she's still alive when we finish. Beer one pick a nuke quest bird seems to love that map. Exactly. Everyone should love nuke. Mirage does too. Oh. Please, Mirage. Please, Mirage. Please, Mirage. Please, Mirage. Please. I am begging. Judging by the fact that that's gone back to Dust 2, I'm guessing it's Dust 2. Oh, Dust 2. I try to love you for what you are and forgive you for what you are not. But what you are not is a good map. Well, no. Realistically speaking, it's a good, well-designed map. It's just so boring, you know? It's like, rush catwalk, take A site, done. That's like 99% of Dust 2 is just go catwalk. This is nothing against these two teams, by the way. This is just against Dust 2 existing still. Gets it out of my map pool. Ooh, Just Eats. Half price Wednesday's here. It's no longer Wednesday, though. It's Thursday. Ooh, it's 2 months left until the Escape Room World Championships. Hell yeah. Okay. Just clearing through my emails. Do I have an IP yet? Need IP for Panda Style VSB game. And it's ready. Thank you so much. Cool. I've been invited to an interview for a job that I've gone for, but the interview is in like less than a week. I can do it though. Oh, the funny thing is that the interview is with, it's going to be with someone that I know either way, but the interview is, it might be with the person that told me to apply for the job. So... That's exciting. I've got an IP address, everybody. Huzzah! Put you back on my ugly mug. Oh, I forgot I closed CS. Load back up CS. Nice. Oh, are we ready? Good luck with the job. Thank you. It's a social media manager job. It's a virtual meet. I remember when I went for the job originally. I went for a job with them a while ago. And it was a, like, the application itself with my CV, and then it was like a 15-minute phone call, which wasn't like formally an interview, but you know that every step in the process technically is. So it was the actual application, then it was a phone call, then it was a virtual, like, sit-down interview, then it was a physical sit-down interview, which was crazy, but it was really exciting, and the people that work on the team were amazing. So yeah, that's exciting. I would have to learn to do video editing and photo editing for it. Now, I can do Photoshop. I have Photoshopped before. If I look at my Photoshop app and see what the last thing I made was, it was probably a meme, to be fair. It's probably about how my co-caster calls it a yeah, it is. It was a meme about how my co-caster calls the Tejo drone a crab, and I don't think it looks like a crab at all. So, cool. Let's get my HUD up and ready to go. My HUD, yeah. Okay. CL, draw only death notices. True. Overhead, team IDs, 1. Connect to the IP address. I'm not saying that one out loud. Can't get me that easily, chat. Copy that. Shift W for that. Do you know what? I'll let you see all of the process in its raw, unfiltered beauty. This is what it looks like when I'm loading in. That is the wrong thing to have opened up. There you go. It scuttles like a crab, but it doesn't look like a crab. And if everything that scuttles is a crab, then I think I have bigger problems. Oh my god, I'm going to need to move around a little bit before I auto-direct, aren't I? Okay, there we go. Let's cross that. My god, Tyler EVS Wizard sent me a message. Packed up for the next trip. One second. Yes, games. Applying for ECL. Broadcasting rights. Will always take more people. Community streaming women's CS games. 2. I dropped the women's CS lore in there. Athena League and Brace for Impact. They're in Stuttgart. Oh, very fancy. I'm heading off to Mallorca soon. I'm gonna miss. I'm gonna let you guys know this in advance. I will be missing over a week. I know. Everyone, stop panicking now. I'm gonna be missing over a week of women's CS games. End of May, beginning of June. So from probably June 28th or 29th to June 8th, probably, I will not be streaming women's CS games because I am at an all-inclusive holiday and I will still be watching some of the games, but I won't be streaming them because I am all-inclusive holiday with my partner's family. I'm really excited. They're lovely. I am going to be horrifically drunk for a week straight, okay? I think I need this. I've earned this one. There is going to be pools. There is going to be reading books because Cassandra Clare owns my whole wallet right now. I have 7 whole books and like 6 novellas to read by November when her new book, The Last King of Fairy, comes out. Yeah, so I'm going to be reading and getting drunk. Okay. Looks like we are ready to go with this match. For heads up, we've got this match and then we've got one more match. And it is the One Firepower versus B Elements, I want to say. I've actually completely forgotten what the other game I'm doing is. I've looked at this 4 times. Announcement. Athena Cup. Valoris versus GFS. That's right. It was none of the teams that I mentioned. Predictions are ready for another 30 seconds. You will not get to watch the pistol round to see how it goes. I'm sorry. I should have given everyone an extra 5 minutes. That's on me. Hair dye. You got it, Irish. Holy shit. Okay, so what color am I dyeing my hair? Dallas Star Green. Okay, I'll have a look at that in 1 second. Let's have a look. Okay. Kiefer's already on site. Kiefer is the player really that I'm looking out for here. Case in point, lovely shot there. Just set a panda left. I'm going to quickly restart the HUD because it seems to have been having issues with the minimap. There we go. Much better. Dallas Star Green. I will find the nearest thing to it. I'll have a look at the color in a sec. Yeah, there's not much Zeta Panda can really do here. So is this the panda that Panda Style FE was named after? Or is this just a coincidence? Okay, right. Dallas Star Green. Ooh, okay. Just for reference, everyone, quickly. Okay, I like that. I actually might have some of that color already at home. Otherwise, let me get onto looking at where I can get that sort of color. Let's have a look. Manic Panic should do a good color. Manic Panic Green. Okay, let's have a look. Show more products. Ooh, that looks very... Good Day Young, Cowabunga is the one that I use. I don't know if we get that in the UK. That's not a name I've seen before. Ooh, very messy from Fluffy. That how Kiefer didn't respond to that is a little crazy to me. Okay. What I'll do is, tomorrow, I'll go out to the shops and I will buy the green hair dye. So, that should mean that for either tomorrow or the Saturday games, I will have green hair. I might have to temporarily disable the hair dye thing so that nobody else can choose another one and dye over the top. I don't know how close anybody else is to that, but... Well, congratulations, Irish. I'll be honest, I didn't think anyone was going to be able to do it, but here I stand corrected. I'm excited for this now. I haven't had green hair in a while. Hey! Is that your way of announcing that you're in the chat mixes every time you're just going to join and have a fanfare? If so, I love it. Okay. So they're playing with their substitute here. Meanwhile, I believe was listed as a sub. So... Okay, Ghosty around the corner, spotted ahead. Mika, very good. Is it Mika or Milka? That is an L. That's Milka. There's a really bad joke I could make here about I barely know her, but I shouldn't, which is why I've said that I shouldn't make the joke. It's a nice little loophole, you know. Zeta Panda's got one. Molly over the top. It's not going to find anybody's mark. Oh! Oh, so lucky that everyone was flashbanged there. Okay, good trades. On the Deanna, good for one. Kiefer's so good in the clutch there. Round the corner, just the USP. Lovely stuff. Third round in a row. This is a team that it's just very exciting, I think. It's my first time casting both of them. It's my second time casting B Element, sorry, but... Okay, Scout. Ooh. Ooh. Zeta Panda's lucky to be walking away from that engagement alive. Holy. I was telling Bailey yesterday, Div 2 has a lot of up-and-coming players. I was saying this on stream with Nari, actually, is that the players that I think are the hungriest for competition has been this Div 2 Tier 2 of Women's CS. And I've been really impressed by the people that I've seen. Like, there are some absolute superstars. Like, if I'm on one of the Div 1 teams, if I'm on one of the top teams, I'm talking, like, I'm looking at the likes of maybe teams not that are very established like Hindsight or Peekaboo, but maybe some of like the I'm not even sure who to name, but basically any of the Div 1 teams that are looking for new players and they need just raw firepower, I'd be looking over the VODs, I'd be looking over the scoreboards, because some of the players in Div 2 have just been ludicrous. Okay, Kiefer missed shots, but it's fine. HE goes over. It's not really going to do anything. In fact, it's not really going to do a single point of damage. Ghosty tugged into the smoke here. Notoriously difficult site to retake. They have a single flashbang to do it with. The smokes have faded now. Ghosty's out in the open. Fumbles the first. Kiefer's holding for this, but the issue is with her teammate going down. She's got so much pressure applied. She's good for the first. Messy shots from Milka here is going to cause a bit of a problem. Trying to bait her on forward with the Tech 9. Will be successful. And Milka's just about got time to defuse. And Kiefer, unfortunately, bit of a pain, that one. Needed her teammates to get just one of the other picks to allow one, but she does so good to whittle that down to 1 versus 1. Top 4 get Div 1 right. I'ma be real with you. I have no clue. I will ask. I'll be honest, when Athena League started, all I have done is been in the broadcast role and just selected what games I'm casting. I've asked no questions. I know nothing further about this. Maybe is it top 4 Div 2 teams that get promoted? Okay, Milka, nice opening pick. She clutched up last round, looking to start this round just as strong. Ooh, this mid push. Are they ready for it? Leg spotted. Zeta Panda, good for 2 there. Is that Dr. Pepper? It is not. It is Pepsi Max. I have a bit of a Pepsi Max problem. Last time I did this, I dropped all of them. I have got 3 of these crates sat in my room right now. How I read that was less than 4 promo. I've asked, and I've got a ping, so I might actually already have a response. Do you know what, Manashine? I need to open a new Pepsi Max, because I'm out of my other can. So this one is for Manashine. Oh, crispy. Oh, and in the summer, I have a designated mini fridge just for Pepsi Max. I have a problem. Okay, so is it top 2? They will play playoff BO3 double elimination, and after top 2 promoted, 3rd place team will play with Div 1 top 8 team for promotion. You know when you read something and you say the words, but you don't put them together to make a cohesive sentence. So top 4 get the chance at promotion, is what I'm hearing. And 2 are guaranteed promotion. 1 is then facing a Div 1 team to be promoted. is the vibe I'm getting. Maybe. Okay. Milka's actually really impressed me this game. That's my counter, is Kiefer on the side of B elements. Omni Diana pushing through the smoke. Ooh, quick adjustment. Head on a swivel. Okay. You're always good to send. Yeah, I've got friends at high places. I know one of ESL's bigwig producers. And by producers, I mean just the person who pushes the buttons. He's really cool. He's a guy called Tyler. You'll see his name in the credits for basically everything ESL does. He is amazing. Love that guy. Okay, 3 for 3. Timeout called here by the side of B elements, which is good because they are now... This is the important round. They lose this, they don't have the money really to contend for round 8, which means not only do they concede the lead, they give it away with a little bit of a buffer for Panda Style here. Panda Style, a win here essentially confirms 6 at the half, in my opinion. Okay. Pacey, good for the first. Milka's got to be careful. Finds the first. Gets the second. Still blind. Switches to the sidearm because she's out of bullets. Somebody doesn't have time to reload. Would have loved to see a try fall away, but then again might just have been pressured to the point that she had no time. Ooh, Fluffy's been spotted. That position could have been everything, but it amounts to nothing. Zetapanda's just frantically hurrying onto site. Felber is not going to be of much help here. They're just going to smoke off tunnels, surely. Yeah. I think this is just a look to save for Zeta Pandas, probably. Maybe? I mean, the smoke's faded for Felber. But the issue is the smoke on doors, and Main was watching window. Here's the footsteps, spots the head, takes him down. Bish bash bosh. Ooh, here's Ghosty. Yep. Allowed to keep the A1S. B elements get a very important round with what was a lesser buy there. Expensive for B elements to lose another player there, but not the end of the world. All it's going to mean is there's a little bit less utility. I am curious how the Div 1 team gets decided. Is it just like random luck of the draw? Is it like the teams get together, all have a representative and go, this is our nominated champion? So, you know what, side rant here, and yes, I'm going to mention the accursed game. I'm going to mention Valorant, because they did something recently that I love, that I absolutely adore. So they don't do knife rounds to determine sides, or like anything. But they were doing something in VCT China, where each team would nominate a player to go and do a 1v1 skirmish. And they could nominate their coaches. So often it's the coaches that go. They do this 1v1, coach v coach, and winner gets to start the veto. And so gets to start the veto as opposed to it being random or a coin toss or whatever. The way they do deciding map starting sites is a little bit different as well. They also do a lot more Like, upper bracket gets double ban or whatever. So best of fives in Valorant I've always found a bit weirder than in CS, but alas, whatever. But VCT China had the coaches doing 1v1s to decide who got to start veto. And I love that. Or they could nominate a player, but everyone just sent the coaches, which is way cooler. Okay. 2v2 retake. Alfie's tucked in. This is gonna be a Matlow, Felber. Ooh, Kiefer spotted this. Tries to deal with the swing on out. Now it's just a window player. You know where Alfie was. Just buy time, just buy time. Nope, actually goes for the swing. Love it. And that's the double down that we needed. And that puts the economy of Panda style into a rough space here. Potter is GOAT. I'm going to say something really controversial here. I think it's really interesting that so much of the women talent ends up in Valorant. Because people like Pansy, who started in CS... Although she said she might be coming back to CS this year. I love the pace on this. You've got to be careful not to get overrun. Oh, this is so messy. They had such a chance on the Hansei Panda style to make this one hurt. Burning alive on the Molotov. Good trade, but now Fluffy has picked up a weapon. And has bomb hostage. Oh, they swing one by one, trying to punish on the... Ooh, the reload. Nicely done at the end there from Vicky's, but gets a little bit closer. I wouldn't say there's more opportunities. I actually think that, like, if you look at the Valorant calendar for Tier 1 and Tier 2, like, when I do CS notes prep, I don't look at any games older than 3 months, because I think teams adapt and they change so much in 3 months that there's no point. And they play so many games that I can look at that and get good sample size. In Valorant, the calendar is way smaller. It was the one worry I had about moving myself more permanently over to Valorant was that there's a lot less events in the year. Ooh, lovely shots there from Ghosty. But yeah, Potter's amazing. Pansy and Hypok are amazing. Pansy and Hypok and Sponge and Machine. See, this is the thing. I'm gonna talk to you about casting for a second. This is heart-to-heart casting. Is casting and what you enjoy as a caster watching and listening to versus what you have in your own duo can be very different, right? Is that, you know, a lot of people, their ideal type in men is not realistically who they work best with or who they fall in love with. I love Sponge and Machine so much. This, and I'll die on this hill. Machine is my favorite caster ever. If you told me to wipe out all casters on Earth and we could only have one caster for the rest of all time, it'd be Machine. Well, actually, it would probably be Lucy or Brandon, but it would be Machine. Managed to unlock the rant cutscene on the go. You're so good at getting me to rant. I love it, Irish. It's amazing. This is a really close one, though. Health bars are low. If Fluffy can clutch this. That's a smoke and a molly. I'll continue the rant after this. Is Vicky's really going to push this? I mean, Kiefer should just have this on the angle alone. Yeah. But I love Sponge and Machine's casting so much. I love that they're very hybrid. I love that they bounce off of one another so well. Machine is just serving constantly. Like, Machine is, if I had to, like, say, stop most stylish caster, Machine's obviously gonna win as well. Like, just look at the Basement Dweller merch, bro. I love Sponge and Machine's casting so much, though. But then, in my own duo, I couldn't ever do more hybrid casting, like, more of that blend, because I'm a very pure play-by-play. Look at me. All of this energy could not be contained by the confines of the color caster role. For those of you that don't know the technicalities maybe of casting, is that there's two main roles. There's play-by-play. Think the best example is Scrawny and Launders. What Scrawny does is play-by-play. So he goes through the actions, and this person gets a kill, and this person gets a kill, and that HE hits really hard, and they're pushing up long. And then the color caster, Launders, fills in the gaps a little bit more, and is like, so actually this nade here sets up them for a nice lurk later in the round, or is like, oh, their poke and a prod here is really good because it means that it draws... Like, the play-by-play draws the outline, and the color caster colors it in. So I'm a pure play-by-play caster. I don't know CS well enough to color cast. I'll be point blank with you. Like, the level of knowledge and being able to see things moving in 4D as they're happening is incredibly rare, and that's why there's so few color casters. It's a insanely difficult job. But what I love listening to is not necessarily what I enjoy being part of as a caster. There you go. There's industry rants with Affinity. There's no idea that Zeta Panda's managed to rotate in this fast, surely. Yeah, Alfie's none the wiser. Back's going to be fully turned. Push through the smoke. Don't make a single sound. I love Alfie hiding in the smoke here, but that's a little bit of a problem. Oh, Zeta Panda, no. Oh! Smoke of her own. Oh, I've heard this now. Is there a kit? There isn't a kit. There's no time. Oh, that's unfortunate, because that was a really nice play. Well, I would like to see it a bit faster. I think the hiding in the smoke was really good there from Alfie. Best thing you can do in that situation, realistically. Buys enough time. What else can I rant about in the esports scene? Oh, that's another one. I've got really... Maybe this is a really hard take. I don't like the trend of ex-players and content creators being given talent roles at the tier 1 level immediately. Because there is so much more that goes into talent that isn't, like, that you don't get from just being a Twitch streamer. And players who aren't PR trained and have never done talent work in their life immediately getting to do tier 1 work, it doesn't work out. Dupree's pretty good. But if you look back at his first few events, he shouldn't have been doing tier 1 initially. They should have put him on one of the lower, like, circuit events to build them up, because there's so much that is refined through time. And I know I kind of feel this way. I said, this is my year of being very candid. I know I feel this way, and I know a lot of other casters feel this way, is that it's kind of insulting when you see, like, a Twitch streamer get given, like, a tier 1 talent position when people have been grinding for so long to get there, and they have, like, refined and mastered their craft, and it just gets given to a YouTuber. It's like, what's the point in grinding up if you could just, like, stream games and be funny and just skip the queue, you know? Anyway, rant's over, because Ghosty is out for blood. 9-3 half. The 3-round stint gave me hope for Panda Style, I'm not gonna lie. It's also not been a complete walkover. If you look at how close the rounds have been getting. Tori CS. Hello, Tori! If you look at how close the rounds have been getting, it has been coming down to 1v1s here. So I feel like 9-3 is incredibly misleading. How are you doing, Tori, by the way? I hope all is going well. Now, I don't want to be a killjoy here, but I do feel like if B Elements don't... If B Elements get this pistol, it's kind of over. Look how quick the rotates go. Ooh, Fluffy. I need Fluffy to get a kill here. Sorry, my goat. Just generally the goat. how have you been doing? I have been loving watching Tori play. I am assuming that this is the Clutch Chain Tori, if I remember my Twitch handles correctly. Doing good. I heard with the updates, I had to check it out. It might not be. It might be a different Tori. 1 second. I can't tab out because I am sharing my whole screen. There's a reason that I am offline on Twitch. Yeah, the game feels a lot better now from what I've heard. I have had Auto Observer on, so I don't really know. And I don't play the game much. No, it's NA Tori. I am so sorry, NA Tori. I'm so sorry. There were 2 Tories, okay? You are not the unknown Tori. There were 2 Tories. I got no clout. Don't worry, me neither. My point still stands. I miss watching you play. I miss NA Impact so much. I miss NA Impact every day. Well, no. I miss parts of NA Impact all day. I miss the chaos of it. I don't miss how all of the teams fell apart by week 5. That was kind of miss playing right now. I missing NA play. Yeah, so from what I've heard is that the game feels a lot better. So our observer yesterday said that, like, he was like, yeah, the game feels much nicer. A lot of the players have said they really like it as well. They still haven't given us a good auto observer, so, you know, none of the updates are widely. Haven't touched the game in a couple of months. What have you been up to instead then, lovely? Nice trade there from Omni Diana, who we really didn't get to see on the Orpal that much in the first half. Money was not there. I'm going to tell Forks that you said that, Minxie. Move to a new state and start the school and announce my funding went out. Yeah. It was amazing to see Nouns bringing together the funding for that. I actually talked about the Nouns funding in a official university assignment. I had to do a return on investment post. Lidyuka's best offer. Okay, I see you, Mixie, trying to play your sides. Me too, don't worry. I talked about, because I was having to do like a return on investment report, and I could do it on anything. And so I talked about whether having a women's team was profitable. Well, not profitable. It was whether Imperial Valkyries should be re-signed by Imperial. Like, whether it was worth it. And I, like, formally referenced the Nouns funding proposal in it, which was really cool. You just think I'm kidding. I mean, is she wrong? I raised my point. There we go. All the women in the CS scene are cutie patooties, and I will hear arguments. Okay. The proposals were... You guys wrote really good proposals as well. Okay. I like the pace. Okay. You know where Ghosty is. Ghosty can't go down here. Vicky's needs to come in to save Go. But then there's a player out long. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's a problem because they still know where Ghosty is. Ghosty's still able to get one. Omni Diana's managed to pick a weapon up. You can't see her, so you know that she's in CT. Util and hand forces the fight. Gun able to be pulled out in time. 2 versus 3. Oh, missed shot. Awkward. The fact that Ghosty is still alive here is crazy to me. Okay. Milker eventually puts an end to this. Yeah. So I think it's worth giving some CS a go. Maybe just playing some with friends, see if anyone's like just around to, you know, screw around, queue some like Mirage or something. Because I've heard good things, but also I don't play this game. I forced Minxie to play Valorant with me yesterday. Queue some with yeah, Minxie, queue some with Tori maybe. Okay, Kiefer. This is pacey from B Elements. My worry is that these players that have been pushing spawn are just so far removed from the situation. Needed to trade Fluffy out there. Fluffy gets 2. This round's done and dusted. Almost certainly. Okay. Credit for a nice shot. Credit for a nice shot times 2. I think this is just a T-sided game. There we go. That's my take. None of it matters. T-side. It's like old Nuke, back when Nuke released, and it was like, as long as you got like a round on T-sides, you could still win. That does not sound fun right now. I have played one Face-It game in my entire life. And it was like a 13-6 loss. I played dreadfully. I'm scared of Face-It. I'm scared of CS. Must go 10-0 in those. Will you carry me? What I'm gonna hear is I'll be live tomorrow. Tori's gonna join the chat and be like, Minxie lied. Minxie lied to me. I did not carry. She did not carry. I'll only queue if you drop 30. Minxie has been pretty good recently, you know. I'll sell her case here. I will say that Minxie has one bad habit that I've picked up on from playing CS with her. Is that that Minxie will repeat the same information until you acknowledge that she said it. She'll be like, there's one behind, there's one behind, there's one behind, there's one behind, there's one behind. And then you'll go, okay, there's one behind. And then they shoot you from behind. It's okay, Mixie. I still love you. I still love you. Oh, is that an XM? Is that an XM? Hold up, Auto Observer. You don't need to do your job anymore. Ghosty is going to win them 3 rounds in a row right now. And you don't fucking rank. Do you want me to have... Oh, I told you Ghosty's going to win the game for them right now. Okay, Ghosty only got 1. There you go. Oops. I can't hear the game when she does it. So what I'm going to do is whenever I play with Minxie in the future, she'll go like, there's one behind, there's one behind, there's one behind. I'm just going to like repeat what she says. And I'll go, there's one behind, there's one behind, there's one behind. And then I'm still going to let the person that's behind kill me. Rage Bait Extreme Edition. Then, didn't you hear him? I hate to tease you, Minxie, but Irish is right here. Okay. Lovely hold for the comeback's real. Vicky's, I'd be getting out of dodge. You don't have the money to buy next round. Okay. All is safe and sound. Ooh, I think if you're 4v1 and you still have 2 players going down to the bomb, that raises an eyebrow of mine. I'm gonna steal your rage bait plan. But raise it. My love language with my boyfriend is rage baiting. By running that direction with my knife out. That's amazing. See, I do that, but I do it accidentally. I'll be like, ah, there's one behind me, and then I'll accidentally pull my knife out. Is it... Okay, right. Here's my CS confession. CS confessions with Lena. Enter the confession booth. Here's my confession. I still have jump on spacebar, and I switch weapons using my scroll wheel. Please don't hurt me. Okay. Up, down, mid. B elements need to find a round and soon because their money's in the bin and their lead is too. So do I. Okay, I'm so glad I'm not the only one. Zeta Panda? Mom? What was that? I have 3 buttons. M wheel, down, and space. Okay. Spacebar being jump just makes sense to me, you know? Exactly. Number 1 NA player. Okay. Ghosty's in a good position. The issue is going to be that player in CT. Apparently the issue is not going to be the player in CT. It's going to be the up, down, long. Forgot about that. That's the lead gone. In terms of lead, we have no lead. I thought that was a player disconnect. I was like, surely no one's died that quickly. I mean, it's an up, down, mid. Quick flash onto side. There's... Yeah, Minwa didn't stand a chance there. Ooh, Omni Diana's getting pressed. How does Vicky's get that? It's fine. I wouldn't have hit that shot either. I need to shut my mouth because I say things like, oh, that was a messy spray, as if I wouldn't have been 10 times worse. Every time I also, I'm trying to criticize things a little bit more because I got given some feedback about my casting. It's like, you try to be too nice to everyone. And I do. I always try to be like, well, it wasn't a good round, but here's a silver lining. When I should realistically just be like, twas not well played. 'Twas not GG well played. 'Twas just GG. Who has pinged me on Discord? Let's have a look. Oh, it's the boyf. It's the boyf. Okay. Milka, lovely opening pick. She has been monumental in bringing this back. Omni Diana's been the one that's really surprised me, though. She's really been farming the picks here. Okay. Kiefer goes down. They rotate all the way over to be off the back of that, and they just hope that Fluffy can weather the storm whilst they get there. Which she can. Okay, respectfully, I'm a little bit confused about smoking that early. Because you've got Fluffy watching mid doors and from CT. So that smoke is blocking nobody because you already know that there's no way anyone could be there? Or am I losing my mind? I might be losing my mind. But also, they've got the bomb down and they've got so much money, and right now they only have to rebuy one weapon. It might be a second if Milka's not careful here. It's likely gonna have to be a second. Yes. About Oomphy Aimers, yes, I did. I am aware of that one already, and the losses have already been applied, which makes the Face It page look very sad and upsetting. Okay. Panda style FE on map point here. / series point, because it's best of one. This was, may I remind you, a 9-3 half that went 10-5. Pushing on forward, there's the drop down. Dispatches of Milka pushing on forward. He gets absolutely demolished. Omni Diana with the AWP there. He down, drop low. It is just a best of one, yes. This is a really awkward position to refight from. It is a 4 versus 3, however. I will say that. You can't be slowing down. You gotta just go for this, I think. Time's already halfway gone. There are kits available, but they still gotta get onto site. And look at this. The hold is perfect. Omni Diana's just waiting. Now the last player left alive. All she has to do is deny them planting. Missed shot there. Gets run on down. But no one's got a kit. They don't jump on bomb on time. No! Oh, they win the round. But they don't win the round. They win the fight. Oh, that one hurts. B Elements just falling at the last hurdle. GG though to both teams. B Elements, amazing T-side, a Panda style FE. To be able to come back against such odds and such numbers, 10 out of 10. Montana 6, is that the real Montana as in women's scene legend that I have been admiring for ages? If so, I am also your fan. And yes, it is a best of one. However, 1 second, choose outcome. It was Panda Style FE that won. Complete prediction. Is that who I put on my alt account? I don't think I did. I did. Okay. We have one more game this evening as well. Me after finding out I was the only one with a kid. Yes. Unfortunate way for that map to end. Okay. And we have got one last game for today. We are covering the Valoris versus GFS game. So let me update stream titles. Valoris versus GFS. And that game is at 7:30, which is amazing, because that means that we don't have to wait long. Matches. Upcoming. Valoris versus GFS. And talking of Montana, she's going to be playing in this next matchup, and I'm super excited about this. Okay. I will wish you the best of luck then. I'm looking forward to seeing the veto here, actually. I say that as if it's not likely to be Mirage Dust 2. Why have I been tagged in general of the Forks box? Fenty will be the secret weapon to push my boys into champion status again. Yep. I'm dyeing my hair green. I will, however, be turning off that so that nobody else can dye my hair for at least a month, I think. I can't dye it too much because then the colours will all mesh together. But the green, what I'm thinking of doing is I can just go over the top of the purple, or I could try make it a little bit mermaidy. But I think I just got to go all green. I just got to commit to the green hair. It's happening. Okay. Let's get the predictions ready, shall we? Who wins? Valoris or GFS? I think Valoris and GFS are both teams that could really be pushing the top. I think Valoris will be one of the top 4 teams. I expect them to be Div 1 next season. Okay, hello! It's the legend herself. You had Now, fan club doesn't feel like it's doing enough justice. You had an army of people cheering for you. I think it was yesterday. The days muddled together, but I think it was yesterday. This is going to be a really good game. And, we've got the whole team here. Marina, hello. I'm looking forward to watching the game. Should be very good. Veto starts in a minute and a half. Ooh. Getting treated. I've also given everyone 15 minutes. We should be in the server by that point. Channel points have already been put on one side, so does mean I'm going to have to put some channel points on GFS. Did the game end? The game did end, Jody. It was a 13-10 victory and a comeback for the side of Panda Style. The Bees took the first. They took the 9-3 at the half, and then it was a difficult second side. Keith, is this? I might be wrong. I've already got names wrong today. Is this the Kiefer that was playing in the game we just watched, or are you a different? Because this is KIFF. Either way, hello. It is lovely to see everyone. Let me put the axolotl cam on for a second whilst we wait. Oh, he's still just hiding. He might be having a nap. No, he's moving a little bit. Kiefer is on the floor. She is the legend. You have been one of the most exciting players to watch for the whole of the season so far, I think. Oh boy, he's practicing his stealth. He is. There's a reason that we have an arrow for him. Banger of a game tomorrow. I'll be honest with you, I take the games day by day because I can't think any further ahead or I will lose my mind. Participant, no, matches. That's the section I'm looking at. Matches, upcoming. Tomorrow is... Which game are we talking about being exciting tomorrow? Let me have a look. Tomorrow being the 24th. Oh! Tomorrow's the Control F3 versus Born to Lose! Yes, it is! Oh, I had some. I'll be honest with you. I saw a couple. I don't think I mentioned it. There was only one bad piece of utility that I mentioned. I don't even think that it was... Was it? It was just the smoke that was thrown that was like, is completely unnecessary. Yes. Oh, tomorrow is going to be... I am going to be doing the Control effort. You know what? I'm going to put a message already. We haven't even started divvying up the games for tomorrow because today's still going on. But I'm going to put something in the broadcast role. By the way... Oh, I accidentally started the HUD. I didn't mean to. By the way, the Born to Lose versus Control game tomorrow. I will be watching... And nobody could physically drag me away from it if they tried. Waiting for this match since the league started. Okay, I have already told everyone that I am covering that game. The cast will watch it back later. We haven't been doing as like serious of a cast today, just because I'll say it again, is it hasn't been like proper to the max casting. I've got some really important work coming up in 4 days. And if I lose my voice now, my co-caster might smother me in my sleep with a pillow. They might just kill me. They wouldn't. They're an absolute sweetheart, but... so the VOD will be up. We talk a little bit. We were hyping you up so much in the pregame as well. Okay. So it's coming down to Ancient, Mirage, or Dust 2. Ooh. Okay. I just have a notification on Twitter. What is the notification on Twitter? ... followed me. Hell yeah. I love it. Okay. Let's have a look. Okay, Dust 2's been taken out. Yes! I don't think I can handle any more Dust 2 today. I'm gonna be completely real. I mean, this is the last game of the day, so, I mean, Ancient or Mirage? I'd be happy with either. I'd be happy with either. I mean, Valoris on Mirage, it's a compelling argument. They do get the final ban, so they will get to choose. And we're on Ancient. Ancient already banger. Plus one will definitely watch the game back. Is this Div 1? This is still Div 2. We had, we did have a Div 1 game earlier. We did. What was the Div 1 game that we had earlier? I forget. It was, Royal Legion Rain versus Kotopa, and it was a little bit of a washout. I will remember to put the VOD up immediately after today. I felt really bad. The VOD from yesterday, I crashed before I could, like, upload it. All VODs are on Twitch. I have them, like, published. But then I also have, shameless self-plug here. All VODs eventually end up on my YouTube just because Twitch is limited how much storage I get. I've not been cropping my VODs, so when there's like an hour between games and I'm playing GeoGuessr or Phasmophobia, that's in the VODs. But yeah, all games will be up there. I need to go back and add timestamps for when each game is, because it's a little messy sometimes to try figure out what day it was. I need to add what day the games were played on was probably the better option. The VODs are messy, but they are there. Do I have an IP yet? I have an IP. Thank you. Copy that. Paste IP, and then immediately copy the spec auto direct to true command so that I don't leak the IP again. I don't know why anyone lets me cover games anymore. I am a menace. I have accidentally leaked my Discord DMs with my partner, which, by the way, was literally just us talking about, like, I don't even think we were talking, I was literally just like, hey, how did you sleep? And me waking up at 2 p.m. being like, I slept great. Oh, right. We currently have Wall POV. Okay, HUD's ready. Oh, I get to do my flyby. Wait. POV, you are a lamp. Oh god, why is it so fast? Come on. POV, you are a lamp. Wait, guys. Okay, this is gonna be cringe as fuck. These two lamps staring at each other from across the corridor of Donut. This might be my new favorite place. Just these two lamps staring at each other. Let's see if there's any cool, like, areas that I've not seen before. Let's go explore the map whilst we've got a second. Also, side note, anyone that's from the UK will know this. This right here is just the co-op logo. This is just the co-op logo. My headcanon is that Ancient is set 60 years in the future in an abandoned co-op. Tree branch just cut off. Yeah, okay. See, this is one of the things I think Valorant does really well, is that they have Easter eggs in the map. Okay. Players have started to join the server. Akaya winner. We got another Akaya fan here. I am also an Akaya fan, don't get me wrong. Okay. There is still 5 minutes remaining on the prediction if anyone would like to try mass channel points. I've got to think of more things and channel point rewards. Because I think that it would be really fun to have some more things for people to put the points towards. But I don't know what's, like, crazy enough. Also, there is a beam of light coming from the sunset that's on my PC. And I could just see a strip of sunlight on my monitor. I'm trying to think what channel point rewards would be fun. I could do something like for 10,000 channel points, I have to cast around entirely in interpretive dance. Is that just cringe or would that be amusing? Look at this. This is friendship. This is why I love the women's scene. It's two little hearts. Fuck it. There's a screenshot. The knife is in the way. I've got to wait for them to move. Did I get it that time? There we go. There we go. Beautiful. That screenshot will go on Twitter and it'll be like, the women's scene is the best scene that's ever existed. Oh no, Montana's disconnected. It's just the toothy face over the top. I love this. Place down a spray over the top of the hearts and everyone attacks you. Are they trying to make like a 4-leaf clover with it? Oh, no. On my cry. Wait. No, take me back. Take me back to the clover. Take me back to the clover. Oh, okay. They're just spilling blood over the top of it now. Okay. We have devolved. This is the whole plot of Lord of the Flies, is that everything starts fine. And then somebody casts the first stone. Oh, Ank is back. The #1 Akaya fan. Talking over. Let's go check in on her. She's currently staring at the floor very contemplatively. Some would argue this is pre-game meditation. Get into the headspace, ready to click heads like nobody else. Let's check on Montana. Are they doing hearts? Is this what I think it is? Oh no, she's out of bullets. Oh, is this what I'm like crying actually? No! Take me back, take me back. That's so sweet. Aww. I think she might have been trying to write my name. If she wasn't, that is the most egotistical thing I've ever said. Which I'd argue would be very funny. Aww. You know what? I've already picked my winners for this game. Winners in my heart. I will cast a Valoris game every day until I die now. I could join. The match is destroyed. I mean, she was incredible yesterday. I think Valoris are currently, if I'm not mistaken... sorry, there's going to be no audio for a sec because I'm just checking standings. Yeah, Valoris are currently undefeated as well. GFS have won 1 and lost 3. So today would be a good win for them. But I think Valoris, they're looking to continue their flawless streak. And I would not be surprised if we saw it happen. Okay. Akaya with the team kill. If they still win this even with a team kill. Oh no, Akaya, oh no. Ah, it's unfortunate. Liz Kara. Ah, you're here for Liz. It seems like there are so many people loving individual players. I love this. Right, I'm gonna say it. The support for the Div 2 players and teams has been better than Div 1. And Div 1 are like the established names that have been on like the stages before. This is what I'm here for. Div 2 supremacy, right? I'm thinking top teams. I think the 3 teams that will see promoted to Div 1 will be Valoris, Born to Lose, and Control. If I had to guess, is Auto Spectator not working? It's not. Oh, sorry. Oh, I really I've just leaked the IP and I've restarted the game. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. What did we miss? Bomb's gone down. Volt's the last player left alive. Okay, I'm so sorry. That is the dumbest thing I have done all day. Okay. Valoris has won the pistol round. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I need a cone of shame. I need a cone of shame. On the plus side, even if I delete the IP, it is the IP with the delay, so everything's fine. I'm not ruining the integrity of the tournament. If Napi is watching, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, either way, Valoris, this should be an easy round. Their opponents have got no gun. Well, their opponents had no guns. I think maybe... Oh, no! Grenade bombs back. Oh, this has gone from bad to worse. It's okay. This is recoverable. This is recoverable. The issue is that Mac 10 is still in play. Oh, they've dealt with it. Don't worry. Both of these players are low health. Both of these players are so low. Okay. There's a minute to work with. Valoris should still have this. Are they just gonna head B? Like, psych, I'm out. I love it. Ooh. Kevix is here already. Marina only needs to get a single bullet in. You just need to... They're standing too close to it. And this is how casters make sure there is always an... Yes. Ooh, that HE did not as much as I thought it would. Round the corner, Volt goes down. Okay, there's a handle on it. Let's not lie. That round was a little crazy. If that round was a person, they would have locked them in a rubber room with rats. You know? Niche. It's not even a niche internet copy pasta, just a stupid copy pasta reference. Okay. Back into the action. Molly goes over. Good deep Molly to try stop them pushing into Cheetah. S not going to stop Bezmoga. Bezmozga. English is the worst language for speaking any other language. Change my mind. Lovely pick from Miley. Akaya can't really get too involved because that smoke's still in the way, but as it fades, they're going to send Montana out first. Finds the pick that they need to break the dam open. Still got a smoke for top mid, which cuts off Volt. Molly goes in to stop her from getting close to pushing the smoke when it fades. Montana's going hunting. Angles being watched doesn't matter. The reaction time's legendary. Lovely find. That empties up sight. It's just Kevix now. Montana should have this alone the moment any footsteps are made, but I think the Kevix is just gonna... Kevix? Kvekix? Kvekix? Okay, right, 1 second. I'm gonna take a second to sound this out, right. Kvek... What I'm assuming is an IX. Skvekix? Skvekix. Huh. Right, I'm saying this. English is the worst language to learn if you want to learn any other language after it. Like, if you learn French, then a load of the other European languages are very similar. Or if you learn German, then you get access to, like, Dutch as well. There's a lot of overlap there. Spanish, you get access to, you know, Italian's a lot easier to learn if you know Spanish and vice versa. English doesn't teach you how to do pronunciation for any other language. Hold up. That was a lovely pick. Can't speak more than one. I'll have you know, I have conversational German. Ich kann ein bisschen Deutsch sprechen. Danke. See you. Duolingo has taught me how to say I am Chinese in 7 different languages. Not a phrase that'll ever come in handy. Besmos, they don't clear this. And Tanya doesn't go for the second, doesn't react in time. Miley takes down Volt with the maxim. Oh, I remember this. No, because Kevix is also Tanya. That's it. Tanker is crazy. That's how you say thank you. It was a sarcastic German thank you. Danke. Or danke schön if you want me to say thank you very much. Okay, I remember now. Kevix is also Tanya, because we got Tanya 5 and we got Tanya 1. I remember this now because somebody pointed this out to me when I last casted GFS. Yes, I remember. Sorry, I am just a little slow off the mark today. Okay, Tanya 5, holding the angle. Montana swings it anyway. Beautifully done. 2-player advantage. They're charging towards a site where only Tanya 1's on right now. Okay, Montana was low health. Credit where it's due. But letting her double down, that's a little bit uncomfortable. Now numbers even up. Bomb's still safe right now. Liz K's got a lot of information here. There's the swing on out. A site falls. Ooh, Miley as well finds the pick in mid. That's monumental, because that was going to be my next big worry. Laura's flaming on the game. Well, they are. It's looking like they're about to post their 5th round up here. I think Volt's just looking to save, because again, money is not good. I cannot say the same for Valoris. Money is amazing for Valoris. Marina has to buy again. Like, you got 10 grand sat in the bank, and that's before the paycheck from this round gets cashed. Just ticking down the seconds. A nice little bomb. Okay. The buy's awkward. I'll be honest, I'm still getting used to seeing the MP7 bought. I don't know what I have against the MP7 and MP5. It's just, it's such a knee-jerk reaction. I see the gun and I'm like, what? What is going on? Okay. Smoke allows for Tanya 1 to not have to worry necessarily too much about an initial push when she's solo. Amazing control taken. Look at the push out of Cheetah and how much space Tanya 5 has taken. So they're pretty certain it's not B right now. The question is the adaptation to come off the back of it. Quick rotate comes on through because you've got all the mid control. You don't have to worry about clearing anything. Marina, nice trade coming on through. They've got the player advantage. They've got sight. Hakaya makes that even more of a stark advantage. And Bezmozka's position is perfection. Deals with the player donut. Now it's just Volt left. And I think Volt's just looking to save again. Yeah. Now, I hate to rag on any players individually, but the fact that we are heading into round 7 and there are 3 players who haven't managed to find a single pick yet. Miley still hasn't died, mind you. But I think this has been very much a case of GFS, they've been looking to save early, which realistically is a good thing to do, but they haven't been able to save many weapons across. It has just been Volt for the predominant part of their saving. They've just been denied at every point. It's just Valoris's entries and how they've been swinging into every fight. It's not a tack shooter, it's a horror game. I love that Valoris has also just been letting them take mid control. They've been so confident in their extremity side pushes. They've just not been fixated on mid, which is good now, will be something that may come to bite them on the backside later. I don't think later is going to be this round, though. Chris holding on. Smoke's going to fade. Montana's just got that tiny window. Okay, Mida goes down to the HE. It's a 3 versus 3. There's still so much util available for Valoris, though. There's still at least a molly. 2 HEs. Nobody's low enough that it's going to particularly matter. They might not even necessarily have to use them. Montana's going to swallow the Molotov face first, but it's fine because she gets one. Gets traded out instantly. There's Boska, Montana. We bring the drama. Kaya, Marina. Aim getting cleaner. Miley on fire. Fire taking you higher. Valoris Queen's killing. I love this. There's a whole song now. You know what I want to do is I think... Do you guys remember the ESL Impact opener video? With the, like, the Tomorrow We Will Rise with the really cool scene. I think I want to get a custom intro video made for the women's scene. Off the back of Athena League. I think that would be really cool. And we've got, like, player highlights. We've got some really sweet moments. Like, the hearts together. Throw in some of the team kills on there. Make it like a thing. Okay. Nice pick. The issue is there's just not been trading on so many of these picks. Nice find. Hop on up. Smoke goes over for short. Oh, this position's amazing. And there's an idea that she's there as well. It doesn't even matter. They're just so mechanically clean. They're just so mechanically clean. One sec. I have been pinged. Let me just confirm. Oh, I've been dragged into Overwatch later, apparently. Okay. Lovely stuff. 1 for 1. This is a much better opener. And Bezmoska's been brought low. Like this. Issue is, they were fighting uphill this round anyway. Because they're at a weapons disadvantage. They're at a huge utility disadvantage. They got a little bit more utility and Volt can pick up a weapon. This is doable, especially with Tanya finding this position. Akai is able to fire off a shot. It doesn't quite connect. Chris ducking ahead. Does get traded out, albeit on the other side of the map there. Molotov to force out Tanya into the fight. Actually going to be the Molotov that claims her life there. Volt gets the trade in this round. They've actually been so good on the trades here. The AWP brings out from Tanya 5. The HE over the top. Unfortunately, this is not one of the players that was low. Swing out into the fight. It reeks of confidence. But as it should. I mean, 9 rounds already. That's if GFS can find anything else. They finish the half 9-3. Now, I will say, hearken your minds back to the previous map where it was 9-3, and then the team that was down by 6 rounds ended up winning 13-10. However, ooh, Akaya lined up on the angle. It's beautiful. They've just, the reads have been perfect. Okay. Miley, there, again, there's just not been an answer to the overwhelming aggression. And this is the thing, I think when we get onto the CT side, let's say GFS managed to close this out 10-2, which is a big ask right now. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, is a big ask. But let's say they close it out 10-2. I have a feeling the Valoris CT side is just going to be hyper-aggressive. Now, I will always say, when you're rolling high like this, 10 rounds up, 10 round lead, 10-0 start, the drive to over-aggress and get a little bit cocky can be really strong. Now, for some teams that crumbles them, I think in this situation, it just makes Valoris even stronger. Like, you've seen the confidence build and build. And there are a couple of rounds at the start where it's a bit like, okay, GFS, they're making the mark. It's been close. The fact that we're finding flawless rounds now, that they're saving, you know, a single weapon each time. Tanya manages to switch to the A1S. Oh, the jump across mid is risky. Will be allowed to live. Okay. Again, GFS, really good mid control, but there's been nothing come off it just yet. Deep utility to stop them rushing. Pop Rob is ready with a party of 6. Thank you so much for the raid, Pop. There's the 2 raids in half as many days. I really appreciate it, Pop. How was the stream? Ooh. Okay. Planting. Are they going to try push this? Krissa doesn't have the support to push this right now. I would have loved to see her wait for a team. Because if her team can clear back, Ali, different situation. Tanya's found a pick, though. They push through the smoke. Oh, no. You can't be trying peeking that. Oh, it hurts. It's a difficult one. Royal Legion Reign won their ESC match. That's really good to hear. They had a rough old time in the Div 1 game that they played. So I'm glad that the ESC went. How is their record on ESC at the moment then? Are they looking good for promotion potentially? Would be cool. Okay. Now they're going for mid. Tanya 5 out in the open. Akaya. It's perfect. 3-2 enters. That's not bad going. That's actually pretty good going so far. Volts has got an XM. Oh, Miley's holding this. There's the first, there's the second. Realistically, I think Tanya One's the only player they've got remaining that they have to really worry about. Yep, there's the peek out into mid, finds one. And currently Volt's position, unknown entity in the wind. Unfortunately, she has an XM, which is not quite a retake weapon. As much as I think the XM is objectively the best gun in the game. Oh, but it is in a position, it could find Marina here. There's the first upgrades to the downgrades to the AK. Because the XM's the best weapon. But Besmoska there finishes out the half strong. Infinity mic timing so right. You know what? That might be my new Discord custom status. Affinity mic timing, sorry. Valoris, okay. I'm assuming manual control here because I don't want the auto observer to give anything away. And we're at the half. Valoris have not disappointed on pistol rounds recently. Akaya, the one and only, going for the peak in mid. Liz K on the other side. Oh, it's a bullet straight to the head. Tanya One's, I'd argue, maybe saved by the smoke there. Marina's here waiting on the other side. Smoke goes out for CT, is going to block Akaya off. They've pushed out onto site. Akaya, good for one, has to reload. Out in the open. Volt's going to find the double pick here. Besmoga with one. Miley called to activate, but she may not even be needed. It's just Tanya One left. And I have a feeling Marina swings out, finds the pick. And it is a flawless 13-0 for Valoris to stamp their 5th consecutive win on the board. 5 flawless maps and a flawless map to get it done. And Miley taking the highest KD, but just everyone across the map looking so good. a rough game for Liz Kai, but our match was almost the same against Valoris. Let me go back and have a look at that match, actually. Matches past Valoris. That was a 13-2. Yeah, Valoris are looking very strong. I might actually have casted that. I don't remember. I can't remember what I have watched. But yeah, huge congratulations there to Valoris. Let me get you guys your channel points. Beautifully done. Let me start closing everything down here. But yeah, huge congrats there. I think that we'll take a look at the standings. There. GG, that was amazing from you guys. Okay, right, standings. We currently have Valoris actually top of the league right now, joint with Control FE. Then we have Pramaja, Mafiosos, and Born to Lose. Born to Lose, also a flawless team, but have played less matches. Also on 12 points right now. Right, so tomorrow's games. Are we ready? Tomorrow's game is going to be Born to Lose versus Control FE. That's going to be amazing. We will be watching that game. That game will be streamed here. I could be hit by a bus. I could be cremated in the fires of Pompeii, and I will still be live to watch that game. What other matches are on tomorrow? No, wrong one. Upcoming. Valoris' next maps are on the 28th. I should be free on the 28th. I'm excited for the match. I think everyone is. So tomorrow's matches will be these two. Let me give one. Athena. Coming. 1700. Okay. So, 1700, I'll be watching this. No, Bigger Keeper versus 6-7's also such a good game. Oh, why are there so many good games tomorrow? Basically, if you are a community streamer that is wanting to watch a good game, Div 1 games tomorrow will be free. Because I will be watching the Control Born to Lose game no matter what. But, so there will be No Kami versus Peekaboo, which is a banger. Bigger Keeper versus 6-7, which is also a banger. I will then probably try cover Peekaboo versus Let Her Cook. And then Clutch Chain versus Let Her Cook. Watch those. We might be able to squeeze in Daiboken and Eternix. Maybe. Do games 5 and 7. Yes. There will be lots of games tomorrow for community casters. And I will be watching all of the VODs from them. And you know what? I might make a stream out of watching the VODs for them if some of the people streaming the games are happy with that. Because they've just been amazing. All of the games tomorrow will be bangers. All of the games today have been bangers as well. Huge thank you to everyone. Let's find somebody to raid out to before I say goodbye to all. Let me quickly... Ooh, wrong thing. This is getting a little bit meta. There you go. Bilbo Cam. Oh, we're not starting soon, though. We are... right, okay, who is live? Cat is live, so we will go raid Cat, I think. Cat_CS. So we'll go raid Cat in a second. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining for the games. It has been an absolute pleasure. Valoris fans, you are amazing. Valoris players, you're incredible as well. But yeah, much love to everyone who has played today and given us good games to watch. Everyone who was, community casted today. All of the team behind Athena League. Thank you to everyone who's just come and watched the games and supported. It's been absolutely incredible. But yeah, that's going to be it from me tonight. I will see you wonderful people tomorrow and then pretty much every other subsequent day. But yeah, that is going to be it from me. Good night, everyone. Have an amazing rest of your... evenings, mornings, afternoons. Goodbye.
till I get up. Time is barely on our